welcome back everybody to Let's Play Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy Advance. Last time we beat the Nightmare, which is arguably one of the toughest bosses in the whole game. And today we're exploring this mysterious underwater sector here, filled with many secrets, possibly things we shouldn't know about, and all of this just because we got closed off from our original route to the Nightmare. We need another route to get back, so why the hell not, right? Let's go exploring! So yeah, I won't lie, this is actually one of my favorite parts of the whole game, not just because of how pretty, like, goddamn, this area looks so clean. I love the color palette, and the mixture of colors, and, like, just, it's one of the best looking areas in all of 2D Metroid, if I'm going to be honest. It just screams of mysterious atmosphere, you know? And yeah, going back to how it was in Sector 2 when we got lost, this is really going back to the whole Metroid exploration route again, where we're going into areas that we didn't intend to go into before, but it feels more like an exploratory, like, expedition of things that we want to, you know, go through to figure out, you know, more about the area as opposed to just, like, it being done out of obligation, you know? So there's a lot of hidden routes, a lot of secret passages, shit like that, all there to remind you that you're playing a Metroid game, basically. So, yeah, you want to be on the lookout for that, because there's a lot of areas where you're going to need to kind of backtrack to and go back to and open shit up and all of that sort of nonsense. This is hardcore exploration at its finest. And arguably, probably one of the most difficult parts of the whole game too, now that I think about it. At least on the first playthrough, because, like, all of the hints here are so vague and so disproportionate that, like, it really does demand the best out of your exploration capabilities as a bounty hunter to make your way through this gigantic ass looking maze. Oh boy, we got another one of these puzzles again. Hey! These guys. I've seen them in a hot minute. Can we blow these up with power bombs? Oh god, we can't. Okay. I actually thought that wasn't going to open for a second. And all of that just for an energy tank. Because why the hell not? You know, this probably would have been a bigger deal in any other Metroid game when you have so few of them, but here you're just kind of giving them like it's candy. Yeah, Sector 4 is another one of those areas where it can definitely be a bit difficult to find expansions here too, just because of, like, the fact that you're here, and you're having to open up different, like, hidden routes and shit. But thank God we got the plasma beam! Plasma beam is so good! Hey, wait a second! HQ never told us we were unlocking level 4 hatches. What the fudge is going on? I mean, then again, we're only doing this so we can get out of here, but why do we get the feeling we shouldn't be here? Oh, and yeah, kind of fitting too, because that's the last, like, security hatch we have to unlock in the game as well, so, yeah. We can go pretty much anywhere and everywhere now, so long as it doesn't require us breaking through any of that mess with the screw attack, and I can guarantee you it usually does, as I haven't already hinted enough at already. But yeah, it's almost kind of like we've stumbled into this place by accident, and we're just kind of like, yeah, we're just kind of going through the motions here. But it just constantly feels like we're going into one thing after the other, of going into places we don't have any business poking our nose into. But at the same time, we can't really help it now, can we? This is less about the mission and more about just fucking surviving at this point. Samus versus the world in this kind of scenario, I suppose. Also, God bless power bombs. Let's see here. I wasn't expecting that to hit me at all. Alright, so... let's see here. Yeah, I'm honestly starting to run out of commentary bits. I apologize. Like, I really am already coming to that point now, aren't I? This is why I don't like to do Let's Plays of very long games all too often. If I can help it anyway. But, oh, you know what? Let's take that. Let's take that. We take those. Okay, so, I'm gonna do something real quick. And this is going to be part of something we'll be doing for a bonus episode, so just trust me on this. Just trust me on this. So, we're gonna copy that to right here. There we go. Just for safekeeping. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about as soon as we get to that point in the bonus episode, so... just thought I'd go ahead and do that now, and not wait till later. I was actually hoping I'd do that off screen, but just given the kind of time I've had to work with, that wouldn't really be all too necessary now, would it? Wow, just thought that thing was gonna hit me. Alright, that looks like a speed booster puzzle. I don't want to break that just yet. We're gonna check out this area right here. Ah, god dang it. I need a little bit more distance. Alright, let's try this again. Come on, Samus. You know I've got your back. Ah, dang it, I'm giving that enemy too much respect. You know, if I had to think of like one or two cases where it would turn off the high jump boost, this would probably be it. There we go. After like 4 or 5 tries, Jesus Christ. Not only are we exploring this place piece by piece, we've also got a lot of interesting puzzles going on here. Which is kind of fortunate too, because, you know, before this point, this game really wasn't making all too much use out of the speed booster that we've had for, like, over half the game now. So, like, it's nice to finally see it get a bit of love. Like, yeah, there were expansions we were able to use it for, sure, but, like, realistically speaking, outside of, like, speeding your way through on second visit through Sector 3, like, what else were you really using it for? Let's be honest. There we go. Ow. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Not too bad of a detour, if I do say so myself. Okay. Nice. Jesus Christ. Stop that. I'm actually gonna check out this area right here and see if it leads to anything interesting. No, not really. And it's blocked off by endgame shit. God damn it. Is that just gonna end up being a reoccurring trend here throughout the rest of the game? Like, you really want to play that with me, game? And, oh, hey, I remember this room. We certainly aren't gonna get back this way. Oh yeah, that's right. You can open this now. Wait a second, HQ, you didn't tell me there was gonna be another data room? Fuck's going on here? Diffusion added to missiles, charge with R, fire with B, and this right here feels like the most underutilized weapon in the entire goddamn game. So this is our final missile upgrade, guys, and it's so cool, but I can honestly see why they forego this in favor of secret missiles later down the road. Because, like, okay, so the way this works is that it actually works sort of like a charge beam, sorta, kinda. You shoot it against something, and it does this, and it's kinda cool, honestly, and it sounds like, you know, the right potential for, like, all sorts of different puzzles and shit, right? Let me remind you that we're coming towards the end of the game, and the game doesn't really make much use out of it later down the road outside of, well, this. I don't even think there's really all that many expansion puzzles that really utilize it well either, so it just feels like it's a cool weapon. I like it, I love the idea, but man, the diffusion missiles, the one new upgrade out of the entire game. Like, let me remind you, like, ice missiles, sure, they're technically new, but they're literally just, you know, missiles with the ice beam effect on them. And then you have the wide beam, which is technically the spacer beam, and then we finally get one new upgrade. Exclusive diffusion. And the game has no idea how to make any use out of it, and that just seems so disappointing to me. Also, yeah, we probably shouldn't have been getting that upgrade in the first place. Let's see what the hell was up with that, because HQ certainly didn't tell us that he sent us another weapon. Otherwise, we would have been using this data room the entire time. Yeah, I would have figured you'd known about this. Yeah, that too. I couldn't help it. I was trying to get back, okay? Oh, well, fuck. What haven't they infected by this point is the real question. You bet your ass I know what to do. Actually, before we do that, I want to go back and actually grab an expansion. Actually, wait, we're going to be revisiting Sector 6 later anyway. Or Sector 4, that is, so... I guess I'll just save that for the revisit. Alright. Yeah, we're pretty decked out now that I think about it. And yeah, this is... Wait a second, this is the first time it's shown this during the entire Let's Play, huh? Well, no, there was like one other time, but I barely, like, gave it much attention outside of that. Yeah, we're pretty decked out now. Perhaps we're stronger than the say X? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Oh? Oh! Well, I have the plasma beam. I should be okay, right? Whatever you say. This sounds kind of serious, I won't lie. The tone you're taking with me at the moment seems a bit concerning, I won't lie. Yeah, the game seems to be taking a bit more of a different, like, tone and objectives than it had been beforehand. I wonder if we're going in, like, what's the term for it? I wonder if we're going in knee deep than we should be, honestly. Yeah, we haven't been to Sector 6 in a while, haven't we? Seems to be more infested with enemies than usual, which seems to be telling me that, like, the X-parasites are definitely making their move. Yeah, it just seems like they're all over the goddamn place now. Holy fuck. Alright, so this seems to be new territory we haven't scratched upon yet. And, oh god damn it, game! Just when you tell me that I need to leave a sector, like you already provide me with another point of no return. God dang. The environment really is working against me, isn't it? Alright, so not really seeing the security robot yet. I don't know what's up with that. This place seems a bit more desolate compared to the rest of Sector 6, so that's a bit concerning. Oh hey, I haven't seen a red level 4 security hatch in a while. Oh!
Warning.
What's
No
this?
entry without authorization.
Well, that's not suspicious at all.
Warning. No entry without authorization.
Maybe there was another reason he was telling us to leave Sector 6.
Warning. No
Or if it
entry
has
without
anything to do with this.
Warning. No entry without authorization.
What's up with this?
Warning. No entry
Why's it barred off?
authorization.
What's going on here?
Warning. No entry without authorization.
Well,
Warning.
nothing
No
else to do but
entry
to head
without
back, I
authorization.
suppose. Oh.
Warning. No entry without authorization.
Okay, I get it. Shut up.
Warning.
I saw you once. You
No
don't need to
entry
tell me
without
twice.
Authorization.
Oh. Well, hello there. I actually kind of wonder if this thing is not actually a robot, but it's more of an organic thing, kind of like General Grievous was from, like, Star Wars, where he had robotic parts, sure, but he had, like, organic, like, things, like a brain and a stomach and shit. And I wonder if that's the case with this thing, too. Like, it's not actually a robot, but like a cyborg, kind of? I mean, it's got a freaky-looking brain and everything. Oh, and this thing jumps higher, too, so you need to keep your distance from it. Forgot to mention that. And the fight's a little bit different, I won't lie. It's still the same basic application. You're still staying on the ceiling here, except it's a bit more, let's just say more required than usual, because the water here is electrocuted, and you don't want to be stepping foot in that. Oh, and by the way, charging diffusion missiles basically does absolutely nothing for damage, so don't even worry about it. Yeah, that is a brain. What the fuck? What the fuck is that thing? Like, is that like supposed to be like their version of like a Mother Brain 2.0 or something? Like, I would assume because they put a brain into that thing that it's got like artificial intelligence or some shit. Like high levels of artificial intelligence, mind you. But yeah, we got the wave beam. And the wave beam looks kind of weird in this game, I won't lie. It kind of looks like a DNA wave now that I think about it. But that's not what should be concerning us right now. Because, well, our way that we came in through is currently blocked off. So, yeah, because of the fact that our wave beam, or beam rather, can now shoot through walls, that only really leaves us with one option. Meaning we're going to have to stick our noses into something that the game obviously doesn't want our noses to be poked into in the first place. This concerns me a little bit.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
Well, fuck you, game.
Warning,
I'm doing an ending.
no
Oh!
entry without authorization.
Well, this place looks darker
Warning,
and a lot more
no
unsettling than
entry
any other
without
area we've been
authorization.
through so far.
Warning,
And it's
no
appropriately
entry
dubbed the
without
restrictive zone.
authorization. Warning, no entry
Yeah!
without
And
authorization.
this kind of concerns me a little bit. Why? Find out in the next episode of Let's Play Metroid Fusion. See you guys then.